Alright, welcome back to Shaving with Fuzzy. Obviously, I'm Fuzzy. How y'all? So it's Saturday afternoon, had Friday night off, caught up on some sleep. It was awesome, trust me. And I've been a little bit busy day today. I woke up a little bit early. I got to the post office, got some stuff mailed off that's supposed to have been mailed off. Did a few other things, so we're back in business. Now it's time to get ready for work tonight. So the video I just uploaded right before this one was some stuff that I got from my buddy in Canada. So, in kind of a thank you for all that stuff, I'm going to use some Canadian stuff to shave with today. Not all of it's Canadian, but I have a few things that are from Canada, so we're going to use some Canada things. We're going to use the Wilkerson Sword soap from Schick. Let me turn it over here. I'm going to put the lid on it, turn it over. Schick Canada Incorporated, Wilkerson, Ontario. So, you know, that's got the Canada name on it. It's not New Brunswick, it's Ontario, but still, it's Canada, eh? We're going to use that. Unfortunately, we're going to use a brush from Portugal. We're going to use our Smog 1305, because it's one of my favorite little bore brushes. And then we're going to use the Polar Ice, which is a Boosters aftershave. And Boosters is from Canada also. So the first thing we're going to do, since we're going to use our brush scuttle, because I got it for my birthday from my sister, and this is all kind of stuff that came in for my birthday. I'll be 50 in 2 days. Isn't that neat? Now, a lot of you out there that are already well into geezerhood will say, oh, yeah, 50 is still a youngin'. You're correct. I remember when 50 used to be very old, ancient almost. It's not anymore. Once you get here, it's really not that old at all. So now I'm looking forward to 50. I didn't like turning 30. That's the only birthday I really didn't particularly like. Other than that, everything's great. I hit mine 40. I'm enjoying 50. And, you know, there we go. So we're loaded up some soap. We're going to drop it in our brush scuttle so that lather can get nice and warm. I could really, I really enjoy the scuttle. It's getting to be a part of how we do things around Fuzzy's place here. And just to show off a little bit, this is the Boosters Polar Ice. It's a light menthol. It's not a real heavy aftershave. It feels really good, but that's from Boosters. So for a razor today, as I showed in the last video, if you didn't watch that video, don't worry about it. But Patrick has gotten into wood turning. And Patrick goes by the name of 999 on the sides there. And he turned some handles. He turned a light one and a dark one. And they don't fit the old lather catchers, but they fit, you know, the 1924s and the 1912s. So I've got some heads to go on. Isn't that just beautiful? That is just beautiful. I need to get some gold heads because the hardware on these are gold, and you don't want to mix your gold and silver, but for today, that's going to be a beautiful, beautiful shave right there. This Star 1912 is just a beautiful handle. So there we go. So that's going to be today's shave. Got a coffee mug from New Brunswick. It's got the lion and the galleon on it there. I was reading on the bottom that the lion represents their relationship with England, and then the galleon represents the shipbuilding. And that's what it was saying. So there we go. And now you know as much about it as I do. So we're going to get a shave on it while our lather heats up just a little bit. We're going to get our prep done here. And of course our prep is normally, as usual, just a wipe down. Now I've got enough of a growth on it. You can actually see how it is. Starting to get all nice and white. And I've got far from a light beard. I mean, it's not dark anymore. Used to it was red, believe it or not. I had kind of lighter brown hair at one time. Maybe you can see a little bit of that left. I don't know. But kind of a lighter reddish brown. And then my beard, when it would grow out, I used to grow one every winter, was actually fairly red. And I don't know where that came from. My brother and sister always said I was adopted anyway. I don't know. Maybe they're adopted. Y'all ever think about that? Maybe it was y'all, not me. Didn't think about that, did you? But anyway, I don't particularly think I look like either one of them either, so. Oh well, who knows? Middle kid, you never know. So anyway, here we go. We're going to get us a nice little shave going here for work. Now the Wilkerson Sword, oh, that is a nice warm leather. Yeah, really, you cold water people, you know, God bless you, really. But you don't know what you're missing. You really don't. Now the Wilkerson Sword is more of a modern type soap, commercial industrial soap I call it. Same as the Matter of fact, as far as the soap itself goes, I compare it with the Pinard Clubman soaps and things like that. It's got this one's got kind of a cologne smell to it, sweeter cologne smell to it. But it is an excellent soap. It was actually sent to me many moons ago from a friend of mine up in Canada that used to be on toast. And unfortunately, I made him mad and ran him off. But anyway, so I've had this soap for several years. I think it may have been reformulated. Now, don't quote me on that because I don't know that for sure. But that nice warm lather there sure is nice. And let's see, we got a treat blade over here. So we're going to stick us a treat blade in. And we're going to be ready to roll with our custom wooden handle. Hey, it's time for me to wake up. We'll dismiss the alarm real quick. And I did that without turning the video off. How you like it? So, handle has a very nice feel to it. The Gem Elite is one that I haven't added to my collection. One day I will. And they came with the one that I've always really liked came with the celluloid handle that was shaped really. This is probably a very good reproduction of it. It's just awesome. It's got a great feel to it. The size is wonderful. Again, size of a razor, handle, weight, that all irons out with your technique, but that doesn't mean you can't have a favorite, I understand. And this handle, I can already tell, is going to be one of my favorites. All right. And the star heads are always exceptional. All of these 1912 heads, whether you get the star, the gem, or the ever ready, they're exceptional. Now, Treat has a head that looks a lot alike, but the difference is instead of having what we call the closed comb guard across here, it has a guard that more closely resembles the clog proof, the Gem clog proof. And it's also a really nice razor. I've got one somewhere. I'll shave with it here before long. The one I have really kind of rough looking because it's got a lot of plate wear and stuff, but it still shaves great. Oh, more nice warm lather. Wonderful. We're going to add a little water here because the soap needs it. There we go. We're not looking for clown paint this time or anything. Alright, back down into the bowl there, make sure we got all the soap out. There, beautiful. If you like a nice, light, more cologne scent to your shaving cream, you would like the Wilkerson Sword here. Scent has nothing to do with performance, but I understand people have their favorite types of scents, that's fine. A lot of slickness in this soap. Alright, and we're going to come up here and go this way. A little skin stretching as we go into the right here. That's another thing I wanted to mention. I see people sometimes talking about how they're getting irritation and they're having problems and everything. Try good, skin stretching. Do some good skin stretching if you're having problems. That'll give you a more flat area to, especially if you like me and you got some extra flaps on the skin down there. It will definitely give you some flatter area and makes everything a little easier. So don't forget about the skin stretching as you're going along. Alrighty, let's rinse that off and see what we got. I think next time I'll try to remember to put a little more soap in the brush when we start. Although that shave went just fine. Any less soap though, and I would have had to go on back to the cake. Isn't that a horrible thing to have to do? Boy, who would ever think about going back to the cake and picking up some more soap as you did it? That would be horrible. No, it wouldn't be horrible at all. But anyway, there you go. Hey, like that coffee cup, eh? Love it. Got a nice big handle that's easy to grip. It's thinner and taller than most of the ones I have here. That is just absolutely awesome. I will get a lot of use out of that. So here's what we got after two rounds there. Everything looking good. Let's do our cleanup pass with a little witch hazel. This particular witch hazel is just the store brand. We call it Top Care around here. It's what I got from the local Winn-Dixie down the road. If you want to pay the extra money and get the Thayer's. Now the Thayer's doesn't have alcohol in it. It's just, and I don't know. I'm kind of okay with having the alcohol. I think it's got a certain good effect. But if you don't like the alcohol, and the Thayer's has some really nice scents. They've got a rose scent that's really nice, and I like their lemon. As I recall, that's what it was. All right, make sure we got the goatee trimmed up. Oh yeah, that's nice. Then get over here in front of this ear, because I don't think I cleaned up over there yet, down that jaw line. Someone made a joke about my 5-pass cleanup pass. We'll have none of that. I'm just enjoying running a razor around by this time. Probably could do it without the cleanup pass, and everything would be fine anyway. But I like my cleanup pass. Alright, so there we go for today. Wilkerson Sword shaving soap, which is a very good choice. And the one I have is the blue in the little UFO looking, clean that up a little bit, you can see it a little bit better. The UFO looking tub. It's good stuff, the smog brush, and look at that handle again. Ain't that gorgeous? That's just a gorgeous handle. So there we go. That's what I got going today. How y'all doing out where y'all are? There's some rough weather around I've seen. Different things going on. Folks over in Virginia Beach have had their bad day there. And hope everybody's healing over there and everything's going to start straightening out and get better. And that had nothing to do with the weather. But, yeah, you got to feel for those folks too. Keep them in your thoughts. Alrighty. Well, I'm out of here. I'm going to go and grab a shower and start getting ready for work tonight. It's going to be busy at work tonight for reasons that I'm not at liberty to discuss. But it is. Y'all have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Again, thank you for the people who have been going over to Toast and checking in with us, the originalsafety2.com. And, yep, he mentioned it again. Does that every video? Yeah, yes, I do. That's how it goes. Well, I'm going to finish up my coffee. I got more in the pot in there. And it's time to go. And we're going to finish this one in about 13 minutes. Not such bad on a shave. And we'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a great day. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, remember, happy shaves to you.